My sister just came from Africa, and she wanted to show off my new figure. This is the mood. Dream catchers. Yeah. Nigeria. We going to Kenya, Ivory Coast, Senegal. Yeah.
What really happened behind the glitz and glamour of the 90s fashion world? Tyra Banks finally breaks her silence, revealing the ugly truth about her relationship with Naomi Campbell.
Everything in her power to make me go away. And I didn't understand that as a young girl. Like, why is she doing this? This is so evil. This is so awful. Early days in Paris, as much as I was booking every single fashion show, people didn't know I was going home at night crying my eyes out because the woman that I was looking up to seemed like she just didn't want me to be there and was doing.
Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to our channel. It makes such a huge difference to us. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. In this video, we'll take you on a journey through the cutthroat world of high fashion, where dreams are made and broken. You'll hear firsthand accounts of sabotage, tears, and triumphs as we explore the complex dynamics between two of the industry's biggest icons. The 1990s fashion world was a battlefield of beauty and ambition, where two titans were about to clash. Naomi Campbell had already cemented her status as a supermodel, breaking barriers as the first black model on the cover of French Vogue in 1988. She was a force to be reckoned with, opening shows for prestigious brands like Prada and dominating runways worldwide.
And you said something. And it's so funny because it was so surreal at the time when you said it. I didn't think that you could actually say something like that. I did a fashion show. I don't remember what it was. It might have been Jenny or something like that in Milan. And we were doing that fashion show backstage, and you came up to me right when I was about to walk out.
Enter Tyra Banks, a fresh face with dreams as big as Campbell's reputation. The industry, however, wasn't ready for two black superstars. A toxic, token black model mentality prevailed, creating an environment where only one black model could reign supreme. This unspoken rule set the stage for a rivalry that would shape both women's careers and leave lasting scars. Campbell, at the height of her fame, felt the pressure of potential replacement. The industry's narrow-minded approach to diversity meant that Banks's rise could signal Campbell's fall. On the other hand, Banks faced an uphill battle for recognition in a world that seemed to have room for only one black icon at a time. Tension between the two models simmered beneath the surface of glamorous photo shoots and star-studded runway shows. Banks later revealed the emotional toll of this period, saying, "People didn't know I was going home at night, crying my eyes out because a woman I was looking up to seemed like she just didn't want me to be there."
What did I say? You said something like, "You'll never be me, don't ever think that you'll be me," and something like that. I said that? Yeah.
He is really like my brother. He is so protective of me, and I'm the same for him. He is the kindest, the loyal, generous. We always say each other, we love each other. I'm gonna see him this weekend.
And was doing everything in her power to make me go away. As Banks' star continued to rise, the inevitable confrontation loomed. The fashion world held its breath, waiting to see how this clash of titans would play out. The moment finally came backstage at a show where Campbell allegedly delivered a cutting remark that would echo through the years. According to Banks, Campbell told her, "You'll never be me. Don't think you can be me." This sharp-tongued exchange epitomized the cutthroat nature of the industry and the personal toll it took on both women. It was a pivotal moment that crystallized their rivalry and set the tone for years to come. The impact of this feud extended far beyond that backstage encounter. It shaped the trajectory of both women's careers, influencing their choices, opportunities, and public personas. As we delve deeper into their story, we'll explore how this rivalry affected not just Banks and Campbell, but the entire fashion industry and its approach to diversity and representation. "I was going home at night crying my eyes out," Tyra Banks once revealed. This admission offers a rare glimpse behind the facade of fashion's fiercest rivalry. What other secrets lay buried beneath the polished surface of their public personas? The glittering world of high fashion often masked a darker reality for its biggest stars. While Banks and Campbell dazzled on magazine covers and runways, their private struggles painted a very different picture. Banks's tearful nights were just the tip of the iceberg, as both women grappled with the immense pressure of being pitted against each other in an industry that seemed to have room for only one black supermodel at a time. The public saw two successful black women at the top of their game, but behind closed doors, the emotional toll was significant. The constant comparison and competition created a toxic environment that affected their self-esteem and mental well-being. The fashion industry's token black model mentality forced them into an unspoken battle for supremacy, turning what could have been a supportive relationship into a bitter rivalry. Media coverage only intensified the feud, sensationalizing every interaction between Banks and Campbell for ratings and publicity. Tabloids and fashion magazines alike thrived on the drama, often exaggerating conflicts and creating narratives that further drove a wedge between the two models. This constant scrutiny added another layer of stress to their already challenging careers. Industry insiders witnessed the long-term effects of this rivalry firsthand. The tension between Banks and Campbell affected not only their personal lives, but also their professional relationships and opportunities. Some designers and brands were hesitant to work with both models, fearing potential backstage drama or negative press. As the years passed, the weight of their feud became increasingly apparent. The turning point came in 2005 when Banks invited Campbell to appear on the Tyra Banks show. This public reconciliation marked a significant moment in their relationship and the fashion industry as a whole. Banks later reflected on this meeting, saying, "I had a conversation with Naomi Campbell. It has started my healing from all of the devastating rumors and gossip and rivalry and pain that I've experienced." Campbell too showed growth and self-reflection, admitting, "I've lived my life in front of the world and have made many mistakes. I own my mistakes. I've learned from my mistakes." This acknowledgement of past behavior signaled a new chapter in their relationship and offered hope for a more supportive future. The reconciliation between Banks and Campbell resonated far beyond their personal healing. It sparked conversations about competition, sisterhood, and the need for solidarity among underrepresented groups in fashion. Their story serves as a powerful reminder of the human cost behind the glamour and the importance of challenging industry norms that pit talented individuals against each other. The journey of Tyra Banks and Naomi Campbell sheds light on deep-rooted issues in the fashion industry. Their experiences reveal how systemic racism and a scarcity mentality created unnecessary competition between talented black models. This rivalry, while painful, ultimately paved the way for important conversations about diversity and representation. In recent years, the fashion world has made strides towards inclusivity. We're seeing more models of color on magazine covers, runways, and in major campaigns. However, the progress is slow and uneven. While representation has improved, true equity in opportunities and treatment remains a work in progress. Campbell herself acknowledged this ongoing struggle, stating that it irks her that two women of color were pitted against each other. Her pride in Banks' success with America's Next Top Model demonstrates a shift towards solidarity. As the fashion industry continues to evolve, the need for unity among underrepresented groups remains crucial. Only through collective support and advocacy can we hope to create lasting change and a truly diverse fashion landscape.